Hell yes.
The GFY Awards. These are sponsored by Punky's Pizza. And, it's our first year doing it. Inaugural, I guess, is what they call it, right? It's inaugural award session, the GFY Awards. Before we get into actually handing these out, we have 13 awards to hand out. I want to just get into what is the GFY Awards. And so the reason why we even created this, as a brand, 108's been around for 8 years-ish. And one of the things we've become famous for is the 3 letters GFY. And we're wearing the T-shirts today. We have the merch. But really where it originally came from is we started doing polls from the 108. We called them 108-minute polls. And we would just put random things up there. And Terezi, we'd have 3 choices, but Terezi would always put GFY as a 4th choice. Basically the choice of you can hit this button and you don't have to choose anything, but you get to see the results. And people love it. In fact, people have been fucking copying it for years in their own polls and just kind of adopting that. So my thought was we got to go out there and let's utilize this brand. And we made these T-shirts. No one bought them. MySoxSummer. You can vouch for that, right? It's my idea to make these T-shirts. I think we're the only 2 people that have these T-shirts ever. I don't even think Terezi has the GFY shirts. I have
probably not. He donated it probably. Didn't even have the decency to give it to me to give away as a game-worn Terezi shirt.
No, exactly. Long fucking gone. Actually, no, that's right. I see my guy Jared Taco Gladiators is amazing. I wore mine to work, and people want it. Yeah, he does wear his. I see Jared with his on. But we're the 3 people that I ever see wearing this shirt. It's extremely rare. It's like seeing an eclipse. And I know Pedro Grafal didn't care about the eclipse, but it's like seeing the eclipse. And it's a rare. But I thought, okay, the branding's there. Let's do something about it. And I kind of always wanted to do some awards. Yeah. And so I thought, well, let's try this. And this is the first year trying it. And so a question I've been getting from a lot of people, because we put up Twitter polls for the GFY Awards, is how are these things scored? Because the Twitter poll is not the absolute winner.
No.
The Twitter poll is basically 20% of the ballot and the vote. And I'll explain it to you this way. It's like we have 5 ballots for each of the awards. Ballot number 1 is that poll and the results from that poll. The other 4, I handed out ballots in secret to people. So the 13 balloters, they can tell you if they want that they balloted or even what they voted. It's fine by me.
They could just share it. Like
they could share it if they want.
Baseball Hall of Fame, right?
Absolutely. They want to
when
share
Dave shares his, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. White Sox Dave shares his ballot. Same thing. They can share their ballot if they want to, especially now that the results are all in. And so what I did is I took the results of the poll. That's like 1 ballot, and then the 4 private ballots. First place and it's a point system. First place in the ballot, 5 points. Second place in the ballot, 3 points. Third place in the ballot, 2 points. Added the points together from the 5 ballots for the 4 participants, and boom, whoever had the most points across the private ballots and the poll for that particular award wins the award. And so real easy, simple point system, but people were super confused that oh man, you won this award. It's like, no, you didn't win shit. This is just part of it. But the polls are less about voting and more about socializing the award. I want you guys to know the awards out there, and that's the only way we could really do it is put the awards out there via polls. Baloney says, I may or may not be able to keep a secret. Baloney, feel free. You were one of the balloters. Feel free to throw them out there, whatever you voted on. And I mixed them up. I wanted to make sure not too many people had voting of if they're part of some group. I didn't give Baloney any of the stuff that the Bums were involved in as his ballots. I gave him some other shit, and I tried to spread them out that way.
Interesting. So it wasn't the same. It wasn't a chalk ballot to everybody.
Not a chalk ballot to everyone. Everyone got different shit, And 13 people, and they're. I would consider these people kind of core of the audience. Okay. I was gonna go I'll hand these out to people, a crowd, but I thought no, it's 108 people. This is a 108 thing. Let's hand out to 108 people. So, lastly, is the question is what do you win for a GFY award? And the winner, and I worked this out with our great friends at Punky's Pizza, and I was emailing with Vince the other day. And he said, and he's agreed to gift cards. So anyone that wins is going to get a gift card. I will mail you out a gift card for Punky's Pizza, and you can go there at your leisure to go get some free food from Punky's. So very nice of the sponsor to come through huge in the clutch to give us some free food.